Let's talk about anime where the main character could destroy worlds, but somehow nobody talks about them. These are the top 10 underrated anime with overpowered main characters that deserve way more hype and your attention. Number 10, Demon Lord 2099. Kicking off with number 10, Demon Lord 2099, where medieval magic meets cyberpunk chaos. Picture a demon lord who dies, wakes up centuries later, and finds out swords have been replaced by laser beams. Bro went from ruling kingdoms to updating his firmware. The main dude, Veltal, doesn't care that the world's changed. He's still rocking that "I'm better than all of you" energy. Watching him cast spells that fry cybernetic enemies is pure gold. The man's literally a walking glitch in a world running on Wi-Fi. It's flashy, it's wild, and somehow it's slept on harder than your phone alarm on a Monday. The animation? Slick. The fights? Hype. And the best part, the story balances futuristic sci-fi and dark fantasy like it's doing a perfect fusion dance. If you love anime where the MC's too powerful for his own good but too chill to brag, this one's a hidden gem. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Sliding to number 9, Spectre. Now this one's a trip. It's not your usual MC punches God type of power, but more of a outsmarts every ghost, yokai, and human alive kind of power. Kotoko, our one-eyed, one-legged goddess of wisdom, is out here solving supernatural crimes like Sherlock Holmes possessed by an anime waifu. Her partner Kuro looks like a quiet, pretty boy, but the dude literally ate supernatural creatures that made him immortal. Imagine dying, reviving, dying again, all before breakfast. Their chemistry? It's that chaotic mix of creepy, funny, and kinda romantic that somehow works. The beauty of Spectre isn't raw action, it's the brain battles. It's psychological, mythological, and a bit unhinged, just like anime fans during season finale week. If you want something clever, stylish, and packed with supernatural sass, this underrated duo deserves your time. Landing on number 8, we've got The Legendary Hero is Dead, an anime that's as stupidly hilarious as it is surprisingly deep. So, get this. The hero dies in the dumbest way possible, falling into a pit trap. Yeah, humanity's savior got wrecked by Looney Tunes logic. Then the farmer who dug the trap, Tuka, accidentally inherits the hero's body. Now we've got a perverted potato farmer pretending to be the savior of mankind. Peak comedy. But here's the twist. Tuka's actually a genius when it comes to strategy, and he manages to outwit demons who could vaporize entire armies. The humor is unfiltered, the fan service is self-aware, and the action's surprisingly good. It's like Konosuba had a baby with Attack on Titan, if that baby grew up watching too much TikTok. If you love chaotic energy, meta jokes, and MCs who win through pure chaos, you're gonna love this one. Looking at number 7, Helck. If you love anime that flips every fantasy trope upside down, this is your jam. It starts like a comedy. A human hero enters a tournament to become the next demon king. Sounds dumb, right? But hold up. Helck isn't here to kill demons. He's here because he hates humans. This dude is massive, smiles like a cinnamon roll, but hits like a freight train. Every scene with him feels like watching Saitama at a job interview. Yes, I destroyed your army, but I promise I'm friendly. Then the story gets surprisingly emotional. It shifts from goofy tournament to a dark, tragic exploration of humanity's greed and corruption. Helck's backstory will wreck you. It's that perfect mix of muscle power, moral pain, and meme-worthy moments. Don't sleep on Helck, or he might accidentally punch you into character development. Marching into number 6, the daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. Yes, that's the title, and yes, it's exactly as weird as it sounds. A regular Japanese salaryman gets isekai'd, gains a shopping app power, and basically turns Amazon Prime into a god-tier weapon. Our boy Mukoda doesn't fight much. He just buys stuff that breaks the economy of the entire fantasy world. Giant dragons? He feeds them Wagyu steak from Earth. Legendary heroes? They cry for his cooking. He's the definition of OP through convenience. It's laid back, wholesome, and stupidly funny. Every episode feels like a cooking vlog mixed with an RPG. If you're tired of serious isekai with trauma and tragic backstories, this one's like comfort food with a cheat code. Plus, the animation of the food is so good you'll want to lick your screen. Sliding into number 5, The God of High School. Oh boy, this anime went hard. For like 6 episodes straight, then left half the audience confused but entertained. Still, we can't deny how fire those early fights were. Jin Mori, our MC, fights like his life is a rhythm game on expert mode. The choreography? Top tier. The energy? Unmatched. The story? It's like they shoved 3 different mythologies in a blender and hoped it worked. But that's part of its chaotic charm. Despite the rushed plot, the God of High School gave us some of the best fight animations in years. Crisp, dynamic, explosive. Jin Mori's strength isn't just physical. His confidence radiates through every punch. It's the type of anime where you don't think too hard. You just vibe with the insanity. Coming in at number 4, Deca-Dence. If you thought this was just another humanity versus monsters story, oh, you sweet summer child, prepare to be mind blown. This anime tricks you in the first episode. You think it's your standard post-apocalyptic survival show. Then bam! It turns into a social commentary about humans being NPCs in a controlled world. The main character, Natsume, dreams of becoming a warrior, and Kaburagi, her grumpy mentor, secretly knows the world isn't real. Together, they break the system, literally. Think Attack on Titan meets The Matrix, but with more emotional gut punches. The animation slaps, the writing is sharp, and the twist? Chef-level brilliance. It's one of those anime that'll make you question your life choices mid-episode. If you missed this one when it aired, it's time to fix that mistake immediately. Zooming to number 3, Noblesse. Now this one had hype potential, but got buried under Tower of God and God of High School noise. And that's criminal, because Noblesse is literally about a vampire who wakes up after 820 years of sleep and immediately starts schooling everyone in manners and combat. Cadis et Trauma di Rizel, or Rai for short, is the definition of calm dominance. Dude doesn't talk much, but when he moves, everyone shuts up. It's like Dracula decided to become the principal of Jutsu High. Yeah, the adaptation's pacing was rushed, but the moments that hit, they hit hard. The art, the lore, the humor, it's all there. And Rai's relationship with his loyal servant Frankenstein? Peak bromance. If you love stoic powerhouses who can erase you with a glare but still look fabulous doing it, Noblesse deserves a comeback. Landing gracefully at number 2. Yashahime, Princess Half-Demon. This one got mixed opinions, but hear me out, it's way better than people say. It's the Inuyasha sequel nobody asked for but secretly needed. We follow the daughters of Inuyasha and Sesomaru. Yes, the original Power Bras. Towa, Setsuna, and Moroha bring that same chaotic energy but with their own flavor. The fights are slick, the lore is deep, and the nostalgia hits like a Tetsu Saiga to the chest. Sure, the pacing fumbles sometimes, but once it finds its stride, it becomes a genuine adventure filled with heart, humor, and half-demon family drama. Plus, seeing Sesshomaru's kids roast demons while their dad silently judges from afar? Priceless. If you loved the original but wanted more girl power action with classic feudal fairy tale vibes, Yashahime is a fun ride worth finishing. Finally, claiming number 1, Gibiate. Now this anime is a mess, but in the most fascinating way possible. Set in a virus-infected Japan, samurais and ninjas from the past time travel into a monster apocalypse. Yeah, that premise alone deserves a trophy for insanity. The animation's inconsistent, the story's wild, but you can't deny, it's ambitious. The main character, Kanzaki, swings his sword with such deadly precision, it's like he's cutting through bad reviews. He's overpowered in the most classic, I don't need logic anime way. What makes Gibiate so underrated isn't perfection. It's the chaos. It's trying so hard to be epic, it loops back to being entertaining again. It's the kind of anime you watch with popcorn, screaming, "What is happening?" every 5 minutes, and loving it. If you crave pure, unfiltered anime madness with samurais, monsters, and time travel nonsense, Gibiate is your forbidden fruit. And that wraps up our top 10 underrated anime with overpowered main characters. Which one are you watching next? Drop your pick in the comments and let's argue respectfully like true anime fans. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because your next favorite anime might just be on my next list.